Hey GVSU Laker freshman class, my name is Emily, and today my friends and I wanted to share some tips on how to be successful students, manage stress, and what you can do to prepare for next semester. I myself transferred to Grand Valley when I was a junior. I can understand how difficult it can be to navigate a new environment that is unfamiliar to us, and I'm sure many of you felt this way when you first got to campus. But you've just made it through your first semester, and you're probably pros at the whole college thing by now. I remember when I started here, and I made sure to use all the resources available to me as a student, like the tutoring center and even the counseling center when I was feeling stressed. Don't forget to take time for yourselves and focus on your mental health too, because that's just as important as doing well in your classes. I found this resource to be very helpful in managing my stress and anxiety through the challenges that the COVID-19 pandemic has presented. Use these virtual weekly workshops to learn more about mindfulness and how to navigate your wellness from home.
Hi everyone, my name is Ryan, and I graduated from GVSU 2 years ago. I remember when I was a freshman at Grand Valley, I felt a little bit overwhelmed by my class load and didn't do so well after my first semester. Over winter break, I took a week to myself to unwind from the semester and then set aside time to make sure I knew what steps I could take in order to do better once I came back to campus. For me, I decided to visit my professor's office hours at least once a month. That way I made sure I was understanding the concepts and heading in the right direction. The extra few hours each month that I took on the schoolwork helped me organize my thoughts and prompted me to write down the things I needed a little extra help with. I learned that it's important to be prepared to have an academic conversation when meeting with your professor. I would study what was going to be on the next exam or even write down a rough draft of the paper so the professor and I had something to go over with. I am completing my master's program here at Grand Valley and know how difficult it is to do online classes. Just remember that you're not alone and you have a wonderful support system here at GV to help you along the way. I use the Student Academic Success Center to find all kinds of resources on how to be a successful student. Click on the different tabs to find information on how to get organized and create a semester success plan.
Hi Lakers, my name is Abby and I'll be graduating from GVSU this December. When I went home after my first semester freshman year, all I was thinking about was seeing my friends and family and watching lots of Netflix and eating holiday cookies. I didn't think about preparing for the next semester, but I learned that it is definitely important to think about what's coming up. I know it sounds stressful because you are finally done with your first semester, but I found that being ahead of the game actually made me feel better and more relaxed over break. Make sure your class schedule is all set for the winter semester and read through your syllabi when they become available on Blackboard. Try to get the books required for your classes before or right when you get back to campus so that you'll be ready for your first class. And don't forget that classes start on January 19th.
Hi everyone, my name is Haley and I just graduated from GVSU last April. I wanted to take a minute to talk about how I found my why. I remember my first semester as a freshman, I was so focused on just getting through my classes and doing well, and that's totally okay. But by the winter semester, I started thinking ahead and questioning what career path I wanted to follow. I began to rethink the major I declared when I started college, and guess what? That's okay too. That's why you're here, to find your identities and explore new things. Changing your mind is not discouraged at all. I began to research what resources were available to me at GVSU that could help me set future goals and find an area of study that I really was passionate about. I made an appointment with the Career Center and then talked with the Exploratory Study Advising team. They helped me explore my options, and I ended up changing my major and found a profession that I really enjoy. Be sure to reach out to your faculty partners if you have any questions or just want to talk. They are so excited to be a part of your GVSU experience, and they are a great resource for you. Have a great break. Go Lakers!